was saying on social media and that I needed to be,
I was not.
yeah, that I needed to be watched.
You need to be monitored.
Well, Haley, it's good to see you again.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
How are you?
Doing a little worse than I was last time. My schizophrenia has gotten worse.
When you were here last time, you were adamant and certain that you were pregnant.
One night, I had woken up and I went to the bathroom, and then I looked at my stomach. You know, I was feeling around and stuff, and my stomach had went completely flat. So I researched it on Google, and I was like, what's going on? Why did my stomach go flat? Did I have a miscarriage? And I waited a couple of days, but my stomach just kept getting smaller and smaller, and then I started bleeding. And then I was like, oh my God, I just had a miscarriage. But then I started thinking about it, and I was like, nothing came out except blood. So, I mean, I think the baby would have came out.
Mm-hmm. So how do you explain that? I mean, were you not pregnant?
No, I wasn't.
You weren't pregnant? Why do you think you thought you were pregnant?
Because I've never been pregnant before, and my stomach had swelled up to a very large amount, and I've never had it swollen up like that before.
You were shown an ultrasound when you were here, and it was blank, and there was no fetus, there was nothing inside, and you rejected that as objective evidence that you were pregnant. How do you feel about that now?
At the time, I was so against it because I didn't think it was a real ultrasound, but now I'm looking at it and maybe I should have listened a little bit better. But I wasn't about to back down because I really thought I was pregnant.
Sure, yeah. But when you saw it, you thought maybe it wasn't real?
Yeah.
And in fact, I think you told Dr. Stork to shove it.
Yeah, I did.
How do you feel about that?
I feel pretty bad about it because he was just trying to help, but
Yeah,
I really believed that I was pregnant, so I wasn't about to back down from it.
yeah, okay. Next, Haley is still 100% convinced that superstar rapper Eminem is her father, and this time she says she brought proof. She also says she's sure that a very handsome TV host is her uncle or grandfather. You were at the treatment facility. You persisted in the belief that you think Eminem is your
Dad.
Is your father. How do you feel about that now today?
I still feel the same way.
And you told people that at the treatment facility that he was your father. You also told them that I was your uncle.
I thought you were.
Yeah. Do you think I am now?
Maybe.
Yeah. How would it be that we had never met before you came here?
I've had a ton of family come up to me and that I didn't even know. Like, my mom would be like, hey, this is your aunt. And I didn't even know that. And it's happened my entire life.
So if I was your uncle, I would be your dad's brother or your mother's brother?
My dad's brother.
Your dad's brother. Okay. Let's think through this for just a minute here. Does that make common sense to you? I mean, how old are you?
20.
20? I've been on television for 20 years. 5 years on Oprah and 15 years of my own show. Do you think that sometime through the last 20 years somebody might have mentioned, by the way, your dad's brother's Dr. Phil?
There's a lot of things that I think that people say that I'm just crazy for. But that's what I think.
Would that make me Eminem's brother?
Would it?
Well, if he's your father.
No, that'd probably make you his dad.
It'd make his what?
That'd probably make you his dad.
His dad.
Yeah.
Well, I have a son that's a musician, but it ain't Slim Shady. I mean, do you think that if Eminem's father was Dr. Phil, do you think that would have been in the media somewhere over the last 15, 20 years?
Well, people that are famous usually tend to not say, hey, this is my dad, he's famous too.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have kids that they don't even know about.
Is that more likely, or is it more likely that I'm not his dad?
Could be.
I'm just saying, of the two, there's two possibilities. One is that he's my son and we've just decided not to tell anybody. Or that he's not my son and you're just kind of creating that in your mind. Which is most likely?
You probably are his dad.
It's most likely that I am his dad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, does that mean that Robin is his mother? Is my wife Robin? Would that mean that that's his mother?
Have you been married more than once?
We've been married for 44 years, and
Wow.
yeah. So it would be her. It would be her. You sent us a picture of your proof that he's your dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is a picture of Eminem, right?
Yeah.
And this is a picture of who?
That's him. They call him Mikey.
Okay, well, they call him Mikey?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Do you know Mikey?
Yes.
And who's Mikey?
Family from a while back.
Mm-hmm. But it's not Eminem.
No.
We actually have a statement from Mikey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. My name is Michael. Christy is my half-sister. I am Haley and Adriana's uncle. I am not Eminem, but I did look like him and was mistaken for him in my 20s.
He looks just like him. There's no way.
Let's take a break. I want to find out why Haley refused to speak to her sister while she was in treatment. Adriana is here, and we're going to add her to the conversation when we come back. We'll be right back.
Okay, so Haley's back. I was expecting not this. I was hoping for a more positive return to the show. Like maybe she's been through treatment and she's so much better, but she says that her schizophrenia is worse. At least she knows that she was never pregnant with baby Jesus reborn, because that's what she said the last time she was on the show. But she still thinks Eminem is her dad, and now she thinks Dr. Phil is her uncle or her grandpa. So this is a problem. I still want to know more about the mom, because in the previous episodes we learned that the mom kicked the girls out and they experienced a lot of abuse. So I want to know more about that and how that has triggered this delusional state.
Well, Adriana says she is the one who wrote the show asking for my help, and she cannot believe the way Haley is treating her after everything that she says she's done for her. Take a look.
Haley posted on social media a lot while in treatment, and it sounded like her same delusional self. She posted on Facebook that she realized she wasn't pregnant but had lost baby Jesus. When she posted that status on Facebook, I was pretty upset. She flat out told my mom and I that she still wants a baby. When she says that she wants to have a baby, it makes me furious because she doesn't have her life together at all. Sometimes Haley says things that don't make sense. Eminem is not her father. She's delusional and lying. I don't know how to deal with people in her mental state. One time while we were watching TV, she just blurted out that she didn't believe in the devil. And then we got into this long debate about Jesus and the devil. You can tell things are kind of twisted in her brain. My mom thinks that Haley needs to be on her own, but I'm not sure if she's ready for that. With her mental illness, I'm not sure if she's safe to be on her own. I'm not sure if she knows how to handle herself in the real world. It's like she has the mind of a 12 or 13-year-old. I want Haley to grow up. She needs to get a grip on reality.
So you two haven't seen each other for a while.
Mm-hmm. It's been about a month.
About a month?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how do you feel about your sister at this point?
I'm just fed up. I'm really fed up.
Why is that?
She has a lot of friends that come to her and tell her things like I'm crazy and, you know, that she shouldn't have me as a sister, that she, and then she tells her friends stuff that...
They never told me I shouldn't have you as a sister.
Yeah.
No, they don't.
That's what they told me.
Oh, I mean...
And she's called me
they didn't tell me
crazy, and she's embarrassed of me because her friends would come up to her and be like, what's your sister talking about, and stuff like that, and I'm done with it. Mm-hmm. If I'm so embarrassing, I don't want her to be in my life.
Well, if she was embarrassed of you, she wouldn't have written in and come here with you to try to get you help and get you to where you were peaceful and at ease with yourself and happy in your life. Right?
I'm the one who went through the program.
I'm sorry?
I'm the one who went through the program. I did it.
Right.
And other than being helped, I mean, I don't see how it helped me at all.
Other than being helped, you don't see how it helped?
I've defended you
No,
my
I'm
whole
not talking
life.
about that.
But still, you would not be here. You wouldn't have gone through that treatment if I wouldn't have wrote in. You
I
wouldn't
know,
have
but it didn't help
no.
at all. It was
didn't?
just a waste of time.
It
No,
didn't
it
help?
didn't.
No,
it
helped some.
No,
yeah.
it didn't.
It got...
They put me back on the same meds, and they gave me the same diagnosis. It was a waste of 2 months.
You've never had
and
that
money.
diagnosis, though.
Yes, I did.
No,
Yes,
it was...
I did.
No,
Not
it was... Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
it
not
is.
official.
Yes, it is.
No, it was not.
You're not a doctor.
And you're not either, Haley.
You're not a doctor.
I don't have to be
went
a
there.
doctor.
I did the program. You need to be quiet.
No, I know you did.
Yeah,
But
I did. I
you
did my time,
before
and I know what I was
before you went
diagnosed
to
with.
before you went to their
because I
treatment.
did testing.
Before you went to their treatment, Haley Ann, you were not diagnosed.
Yes, I was. It's on the freaking other show. I have pieces of paper all the time saying what I was diagnosed with.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You haven't even been in my life.
No,
You need to
you're
step
right.
out of it. I don't want you in it.
Well, I mean, sorry, I'm
Good.
here.
I
I'm your
don't care.
blood. I'm here. So.
No, you're embarrassed. And now I'm embarrassed of you.
Of what? What have I done? I've done nothing but defend you.
No, you haven't.
Oh,
You've
yes,
done
I
nothing
have.
but talk down.
No, I have not.
You called Mom and said you were embarrassed of me
When?
because of everything I was saying on social media and that I needed to be.
I was not.
Yeah, that I needed to be watched.
You need to be monitored. That's
Monitored?
right. Yeah, you do not. You don't need to be on
You're
social
not
media
my
posting.
mom.
I don't have
You're
to
not
be
my
your
mom. You're not my aunt.
I'm not-
You're not
I'm
anything
your
like
sister.
that. You need to focus on yourself and stay out
I
of
am
my
focused
life.
on myself.
You're not a doctor.
I
You're
don't
not
have
my
to be.
mom.
I don't understand why you
So
keep
you
saying
need to
this.
quit.
Like,
You need to quit acting like you have a role in my life.
I do have a role in your
No,
life.
you don't.
I'm your sister.
Not if I don't want you to.
Yeah,
and
I'm here. I'm
I
here.
don't want you to.
I'm sorry. Can't help that. I'm here.
When you when you first left Creative Care in the program, you were very forthcoming about the fact that you felt like it helped you greatly when you were there.
I mean, I got to know new people and stuff like that, but other than that, I don't think it helped at all. I don't want to I'm so tired of being stuck in a rehab center and then go to another one and being diagnosed with the same thing. It's a waste of my time and it's not helping me at all. They just put me on new medications or they stick me in another rehab center or something like that, and it's a complete waste of my time, and I just feel like they're not taking me seriously. They're just throwing me wherever they can.
Do you recall saying after treatment that you felt like it really helped you a lot? You remember saying that? You remember saying that realizing that you weren't pregnant was a huge burden off of you? You remember saying that? Do you remember saying that you felt like it was the best thing you had ever done?
No.
You remember saying that?
That was probably something the producer told me to say.
Producer. But the producer wasn't at Creative Care.
But no, I don't remember saying that.
Yeah. Well, you weren't saying that to the producers. You were saying that to the people there at Creative Care.
I was saying that to who?
To your therapist at Creative Care.
I wasn't. I don't remember saying that. What help am I getting? What are they possibly doing behind the desk that's going to help better my life? I just don't want them to sit there, oh, Haley, here's a new medication, here's a new medication, here's a new rehab, here's a new rehab. Go get better, go get better. It doesn't help me do anything. It's just playing spin around with my medications and welcome to a new rehab.
Okay, you want people to take seriously that you have what?
Schizophrenia.
Okay. So you want...
I'm trying to get the help. I'm trying to do what I can to better myself, but nobody takes me seriously.
Well, I'm taking you seriously. You're here, right? And you feel like that you have a mental illness that is schizophrenia, and you want it taken seriously. And taking it seriously, if someone took it seriously, that would mean what? What would someone that took it seriously do?
Well, it'll help me get my therapist back, and I can start doing therapy, and I can finally get my sleep schedule back. Probably because all the medications that I take right now, they make me really, really tired. And well, if I work, I can't work because I've gotten fired from every job I've had because of my disability. And the pills that I take now do nothing but make me tired, and it makes me want to sleep all day, but I can't do that.
When you were here last, you were adamant that you were pregnant, and you would hear nothing. You wouldn't look at an ultrasound. You would believe nothing. You were absolutely pregnant, and people could just go jump in the lake if they did not agree with you. After you were in treatment for a few weeks, you realized that that was just a delusion, that you weren't really pregnant. So it sounds like that it did help you in sorting out fantasy from reality.
It didn't help me. It depressed me more because...
But being pregnant was a fantasy, and you were able to see that after you had been in treatment for a while.
Well, nothing happened.
Right, so you weren't pregnant.
No.
So you were able to see that. And they also indicated that while you were there that you began to interact with people in a positive way, that you were able to be less aggressive and more positive in your interactions with people, more polite with people, more caring towards other people, that you began to behave in a more socially appropriate fashion, that you did get regulated on some medications that seemed to help you.
I just don't feel like I'm being helped.
Well, but at the time, you felt like you were being helped.
Not really. I was going through a big loss, and I'm still going through it.
What was the loss?
I thought I had lost a kid. I thought I had lost my baby.
Yeah, so you were grieving the loss.
I'm still grieving.
But at the time, you realized that wasn't real, and you began to have less dramatic mood fluctuations. You began to be more stable in your thoughts, behavior.
That's not how I feel.
It's not how you feel now, but it's how you felt then. Well, let's take a break. We're going to find out why Christy's afraid that her daughter Haley is a ticking time bomb. We'll talk about that after the break.
So it's frustrating to see that she's still treating her sister this way. Very ungrateful and mean towards her sister. But her sister's not backing down, right? Adriana said, we're blood, I'm your sister, I have a place in your life, and there's nothing you can do about it. So if it were me, knowing myself, I probably would have cut her off a while ago because I need to protect my peace. But I think it's really commendable that Adriana is standing by her because she understands that Haley is sick. It's interesting watching her start to think maybe there was a baby that I lost. She seems to be getting murky on that now. I want to know why she had this regression if she had improved so much.
Haley is dependent on me in every way. She is attached to my hip. She'll sit next to me on the couch if we're in the same room. She is like my shadow. I can't go anywhere without Haley. I feel like I'm suffocating, yes. I want Haley to be on her own and be independent and have her own place and have her own space and be able to take care of herself and not have to depend on me for everything.
Well, Haley says Adriana doesn't exist to her and she's to blame for all of her problems. Her sister says no, Haley hates her and she just doesn't know why. She says Haley calls her names and shoots her dark stares anytime she's around their mom.
My sister and I do not have a relationship. I don't want Adriana in my life, period.
We cannot stop her from...
I want to know why Haley hates me so much. Whenever I try to have a conversation with her, she just gets an attitude.
One of my biggest temptations is wanting to whack you across the head. Adriana thinks I'm an embarrassment. Adriana tells everyone that I am a crazy person and a habitual liar. She pushes my buttons.
Last time we were on the show, she just kept saying all these lies, and I had to correct her.
You are not a lie detector test, and you need to shut it.
One time Haley called me the devil.
You're welcome.
Antichrist.
What do you think you're doing?
You're the Antichrist.
She says she hates me, and she never really tells me why. She's always been the mean older sister. I think she resents me because I didn't drop out of high school and I'm going to college.
Adriana doesn't exist to me anymore. I just can't stand to look at her.
You say all of your problems are due to her. Why do you say that?
Because she has a huge effect on my social media life. I have problems, obviously, and I'm trying to work through them, but every time my mom gets a phone call, it's something about me on social media, and she says she's embarrassed of me. If it was her going crazy, I wouldn't have sat there and did that. And
I've done nothing but defend you on social media.
you said you were embarrassed of me.
I've never on social media
You said
ever
that you
said
were
that.
embarrassed of me and that I needed to be monitored.
You need to be monitored.
I don't need to be monitored. No, I don't.
Do you see the things
I
you post?
do nothing but get monitored from you and mom.
You need that.
Let's take a break. I want to find out why Haley says she pulled a knife on the neighbors and was ready to stab them when they came to the front door.
Okay, so this is part 3 in a 4-part series. In parts 1 and 2, Haley and her family first appeared on the show. She thought she is paranoid schizophrenia. She believed that she's pregnant with the second coming of Jesus, but Jesus also gave her the pregnancy. Now she's back. She understands she's not pregnant, but she's still now kind of murky about it. I definitely think that she is jealous of her sister, Adriana. It was actually one of you guys watching who pointed this out a lot in the comments on part 1. Kara DeDominic, you pointed out how you believe she is jealous of her sister, and now her sister is commenting on that as well, and I believe it. I believe that because her sister got help, improved, got her life together, graduated from school, is independent, she is living the life that Haley wants to live, but she can't because she's stuck and she's emotionally stunted. She does seem to have the mind of a 12 or 13-year-old. She seems really, really stuck at a young age, and she can't move beyond these things. And so she's just angry at her sister and taking everything out on her and scapegoating her for everything, while her sister stands there trying to love her as best as she can and help her through this. I still want to know more about the mom and the period of time where the mom kicked both of them out of the house and they had to live in the streets homeless for 1.5 years. I feel like that was mentioned one time and never mentioned again, and I kind of need it to be mentioned again. But this is part 3, there's part 4. I guess there's more we're gonna learn. So you guys let me know what you think about this, what you think about Haley's progress and then her regression. What do you think about Haley's attitude towards her sister? What do you think about her just being stuck on this idea of Eminem as her dad and now Dr. Phil is her uncle or grandpa? And do you see her ever getting help and actually improving? Her mom wants her to live independently. How is that supposed to happen? Y'all see. But you guys let me know. Drop it in the comments.